Guys, we're back. I'm backing up and running. It is 12:43. I'm gonna wait until you jump on. This is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida, on the cruelty case. Is it clear? Yes, we're back. Hi, I just want to make sure it's clear for all of you. Sorry, my phone died and Tiffany just took off. She had to go to the animal hospital. Blue, our dog, is awesome. Thank you. Blue, our dog, is getting heartworm injections. She needs to go and be with him. So I am here. I reached out to the Chief of Police, BSO, Frank Adderley, Fort Lauderdale. He asked me for the address. I texted him the address, and he sent out 2 BSO sheriff vehicles. I believe there are 4 police officers here now, along with animal control. While we were here, we informed all the officers what we saw, what's going on. He gave me an email address. He wants me to mail him the video. They are currently on property. I believe they walked right into the backyard. I am here with Stephanie. Stephanie is the neighbor who brought this, her and her family, to our attention about the dogs that are being forced to live in deplorable conditions. The last video that we took was, I think, an hour long, if not longer. There are a lot of dogs living in cages, purebred shepherds. We saw, I think, 2 to 3 to 4. I'm not even sure. It's really hard to see through the fence. Mind you, we were invited on the property of the neighbor who has a ladder on his property where we just looked over the fence. The purebred shepherds are in cages. They are living in piles and mounds of feces on wood plank. There was a bowl of filthy, slimy water. I don't believe it was I'm not sure if it was either with the adult dog or the puppies. The puppies are literally laying with the feces surrounding them, flies all around them. There was no visible food. There was a duck in a cage to the side of the yard. There are chickens or roosters emaciated. There are 2 bunnies that we could see in cages. And all of this is going on in front of your eyes. So we have the Broward Animal Care and Adoption Animal Control Officer Fred here. Fred did not want to be on video, did not want to speak on video, and he stated that after seeing the property through the fence and took some photos, also invited on the neighbor's property so he could view. He stated that he could not go on the property and that he was going to be coming back tomorrow. And I said that was unacceptable. You cannot leave, leaving these dogs in these conditions. I told him that I was making a call. I, Amy, from 100 Plus, was making a call to the authorities to get them here to allow them to get on the property. My question is, why doesn't animal control take that step to make the call instead of waiting until tomorrow and allowing these dogs to live in these conditions for 1 more second? This is the problem. This is the problem right here. It is disgusting. Right, Stephanie? Think about what I'm saying. Isn't this disgusting? Yeah. If we weren't here, if I didn't make the phone calls,
they could be dead within a few weeks.
Or they could make them disappear. Yeah. And they would be gone and there was nothing that they could do to help these animals. Something's got to change here, guys. Something seriously has to change here. I'm pissed.
I really don't know what happened with that white poodle. It possibly died.
And you saw a white poodle. How long ago did you see the white poodle?
When we first called code enforcement.
A year ago. Yeah, things changed. A year ago, she saw a white poodle in a cage.
No, just
Free?
running around free. With also the 2 German Shepherds were also running around free.
So there were
at
2
that time.
shepherds free.
But
Well,
now
let's see what the
they are-
police are going to do. There's one of the BSO officers. I will say, when I spoke to them, they were very concerned. Let's see how concerned actually everybody is now that they can actually see what's going on this property. I am so upset. I'm so angry. I am so angry about this. You have to understand how you have to have such a loud voice to be heard. You can't just make your little phone call, "Hi, I'm calling to report an animal cruelty case," and think it's going to be taken care of. You have to physically be there. You have to stay there. If I had left after animal control truck came and said, "Okay, they're there, they'll do their job," none of this would have happened. Nothing would have happened.
The police went up in.
So let's see what's going to happen. I'm curious to know if the police are going to do anything. There's 2 officers out front. There's one right there, one right there. Here's the animal control truck. They were debating, I think, on coming over here and talking to us. They see me with the video camera. I don't know if they're coming over or not. And I don't want to get out of the car until we see some action or we can get a better update.
And they're gonna need.
Exactly.
They're gonna need another truck if they go in and take these animals.
Oh, they said there's a Yorkie that lives inside the house because they saw it come out in the video, I guess. I didn't see it.
They're coming.
Hi, officers. Can I video or no?
Sorry?
Can I video or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that.
Okay.
Hi, ma'am. So,
Hi.
just to let you know exactly what's taking place, there's nothing criminal right now that's going on at this current moment. So what they're going to do, animal control is going to come out tomorrow and they're going to continue the investigation. As of right now, we didn't get consent from the people inside the residence or the neighbor, which is the same place that you guys were at when you were able to videotape the incident from their property. We didn't get consent from either party, so we can't even go back there to continue the investigation.
Did you knock on the door?
He was actually very upset that we went back there.
Who, the neighbor?
The
Yes.
neighbor.
He let us all. He let us all on.
But apparently, because you were actually yelling at the 11-year-old across the fence,
Oh, no,
he got really upset. And when we went to ask him for consent, now he said, "Now I have an issue. Now you guys are not coming back here."
Okay, well, I
He's
have
on
all
our
the
body
videos
camera.
for you.
Well, she has video of you videotaping her yard.
That's
too.
okay.
Right?
I
No,
mean,
that's
well,
not okay. You're
okay.
videotaping somebody's yard. Not
Okay.
even we can do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Alright.
didn't know that.
But here's the thing. There's going to be a follow-up. We're going to come back tomorrow when the owner of the house is here, so we can have consent to go in the backyard and actually see it. We were trying to see it from the...
Oh, so you didn't go in the backyard? They wouldn't let you?
They wouldn't let us. And they wouldn't let us also where you went. The kid over there,
Your
the
friend wouldn't
20-year-old,
let them on the yard?
who's the only one that's at the house now, said that he's not allowing us to get back there.
Well,
Yep.
But when the owner returns tomorrow and animal control comes back out tomorrow, then they'll be able to continue the investigation and they'll get consent from there, and then they'll be able to go back
And just
there
be
and continue
mindful,
everything else.
you don't have the right to videotape somebody's yard, especially when
I'm
the fence
glad
is
you
8 foot
told me
tall.
that. I did not
Okay?
know that. Yeah.
It's 8 foot tall, so please don't do that. Call us based on what you know.
Because
and
the
we'll
animal
come out.
control officer, he was back there.
Right, he was back there. He told me about it.
Does he have authority to video and photo?
Videotape? No.
Oh,
It's
but
not-
photo?
If you can see through the fence, yes.
So
But not, you actually got a letter, put the letter down, climbed on top of the letter, and it was actually videotaping somebody's yard.
Okay, so he can't do that either. He can't hold the camera and take photos.
I don't think so.
Okay, because that's what was done. So I was just
Okay.
following suit from an official, to be honest.
You can't do it. You can't
I
videotape
have-
somebody.
okay.
You can actually ask for somebody's consent to go back there, like we did, and we were denied, but you can't really videotape.
Okay, and my videos won't help you with seeing the conditions of these
I
dogs?
can't use it because you obtained it illegally.
What about photos?
How did you take the photos? Over the fence also?
No, not over the fence.
Okay,
It
yeah.
was
If it wasn't over the
through.
fence, yeah.
Okay,
We can use that.
okay.
But any way that you violated somebody's rights, I cannot get the pictures.
So you have
I
no
can't
right.
use it.
If they say to you, even knowing what's going on in the back, with witnesses, neighbors that have seen it,
No.
you can't go onto somebody's
I
property
can if
for.
they gave me consent. They
Right.
gave me consent. They didn't give me consent. And it's on our body camera too.
I have a ladder.
We cannot do that.
You can see
That's
this
it.
through my fence. The
That's
problem
against
is
the
that they
law.
have an 8-foot fence
Right, it's
they
for a
built.
reason to keep their privacy.
to hide their criminal activity.
Well, but if let's say if it's inside the house, what right would you have to videotape somebody's over the window and
But you can
videotape
see it
somebody
from
in
my
the
yard.
house?
You can hear it from my yard. You can smell it from my yard.
Ma'am, that's illegal. You cannot videotape somebody from the
I'm,
backyard.
but I'm saying you can see it all and hear it all and smell it all from my yard.
You can
I'm
hear,
right there.
smell,
And see.
Yes.
and see
And
from
see.
your backyard. Let's go see it.
Go see what you can see from my
Okay.
yard. You know,
Okay.
your opinion or whatever.
Sure.
Did you
Okay.
have
Take a look
go
at
out
it.
there yet?
Excuse me?
Do you have the guy
Animal control?
Yeah, did you have animal control?
Yeah, he was out there.
He was on my fence line. I share. If you look at this house right here, right where this fence
You
line
shared
goes
the
right-
one right, the
I
other
shared
side of the
right
street
there.
next to the.
I share right there diagonally
Okay.
behind their house.
Why
don't
didn't
you
she
go-
go inside your fence?
Why don't you go
Because
knock
you
on
can
that
see
guy's
better
door
from
and see
her,
if he'll
that yard.
see?
But
And
you
they
also
gave
can see
access.
from your yard
Just let them on
Without
the
looking
property
over-
one last
without
time.
looking over the
You're
fence.
afraid
Without looking over the fence. Can I see anything from your yard?
I don't know if you can see the cages. and stuff
Let's
from
go.
my yard.
Let's go take a
What's
look
your
at
I
it.
mean, 18 Townham right here.
Okay.
You're going to see a big I have a storage.
Let's go
trailer.
take a look at it.
Okay.
Did
I mean, I think
anything?
they're going to say that you can't see because he's built an 8-foot fence to hide everything
Right.
that he's done. But if you want me to file a complaint, sign anything, do anything you need.
What we're going to do,
Absolutely.
we're
This
going to
has
come
been going
back
on
when the
for quite a while.
homeowner is here, so we can ask him consent to go in the backyard and take.
The
a look.
wife was home, no?
No, that's not the wife. That's not the homeowner. She even told us that the homeowner is not there, and the homeowner needs to give consent.
Okay. I thought that was the wife and the 2 kids that live there.
Yeah, it's a husband and wife and 2 kids that live there.
Okay.
That
Regardless,
they
she didn't
are
give us
the
consent.
owners. They're lying.
Right.
Can you look up the property and see what her name is and see if she's the owner?
I can. Yeah.
So you know that she's lying to you? Because she's lying to you.
Well, I don't know if she's lying to me, ma'am.
Okay, but can we look it up to see if she's the owner of the property?
Yeah,
Her
we can
name
look that
is
up.
on
You
there?
still didn't give consent.
Yeah. If she is the
If
owner,
she is the owner,
if she says no, I can go in the back. I can go in the back.
and you can't get a warrant to go into a yard?
Not based on what we have. What do we have? What do we have?
Oh, I don't know. The videos are viral all
The
over.
video was obtained illegally, ma'am.
I didn't go on their property,
Ma'am,
though.
you videotape somebody's property from an 8-foot fence. That's against the law. You cannot videotape somebody's yard.
Can you take photos
And
of
there's
their
an
yard?
11-year-old kid there. You're videotaping the
No, that's
11-year-old
not.
kid. You can't do that.
If
If he was out here,
photos
if he
were
was
taken
out in his, right
from the
here, in
property
his front yard, you could do
through the
anything you
fence.
wanted. From
Well,
where you're
like
standing
like
at.
I said, I respect that and I appreciate that. But as I stated, the animal control officer Fred was there with me, with his camera
He won't be
over
able to
the
use that.
fence,
He won't be
taking
able to use that.
photos.
He won't be able to use that for anything criminal because
Okay.
it was obtained illegally. You can't
How
do
do we
that.
get to the next level?
We need the homeowner to give us permission to go inside and check.
But if they're doing something illegal,
Horrible.
that's like having drugs in your house. You wouldn't let
I cannot go inside somebody's house because they're doing drugs inside the house. We
You
suspect
have
that
to
they're doing.
suspect it. So how would you
Exactly.
get into their house if they had?
Consent or warrant?
Okay, so
One
then
of the
how?
two.
then
So
my
can't we
question
get a
is,
warrant?
How do we get to the next level to do that if they don't like you in
You
their
do a
house?
report. They'll go
Okay,
to
that's what I
detective.
want to know. I
they'll
want to know
follow
what the law is.
Why can't we?
Anything is
We're not trying
assigned.
to fight.
Anything is assigned to the detective. So.
Why can't we get a warrant with all these witnesses that live here? Why and us?
It's not based on witness, ma'am. Warrants are not based on witness. Warrants are based on investigation. So far, that's all we got. It's your side, her side, his side of the story, and the facts that we didn't get consent to go in the backyard. That's it. Based on that, the detective will look at it and see if there's enough evidence to request a warrant.
This is
If there's
horrible.
Not enough evidence
This
to
is
request a
horrible.
warrant,
There's no
here's the thing.
protection.
It's investigation. It's not something that you can just come up with a warrant based on what everybody's
Right,
saying.
because it could be our claim
You
against
can't.
their claim, of course. Absolutely. So you need some kind of
That's like
evidence.
if
You
or
need-
whatever.
you
If
need
your
some
hu-
evidence
It's like you and
of
your
something.
husband. If you say yes, we can search. Your husband says no. Guess what? We can't search.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. We'll give you the photos that we have from the thing, whatever you need for
As
your
long as they were
investigation.
obtained legally, I can take the photos.
They were
If they're-
legally, she was
if they're
granted
illegal,
property to be, she was granted access to the property where she took the photos from.
right? But she
By
went
that
over
homeowner.
the fence.
No,
and
she
videotaped
didn't.
She did not,
somebody.
she went through a fence.
She-
She looked through a fence.
She just
She
threw the.
looked over a fence. My daughter did.
Oh, okay. So then I can look at it. Your daughter's at the house,
My
Right here.
daughter's right there.
or you have the pictures.
Yes, and let me
Let
just
us look at the pictures.
let me just say in my video, the whole beginning of the video, the first video, I never ever went and looked over. It was
What can you
all
see-
through.
What can you see on
What-
your video just by walking along the fence.
Oh my God, you can see all the dogs, you can count the dogs, you can see the feces everywhere, you can see the flies flying everywhere, the disgusting, filthy, contaminated water. There's.
And you have that video?
Yes.
Send it to us.
Would that give you, could that give you cause to get on the property?
The report
It
for
goes
the
with the
detective
report.
to view.
By then the dogs could be dead or disappear.
That I don't know.
Do you know what I'm saying? By then the dogs could be dead or disappear. How long do the dogs have to live in that condition before the investigation with proof of, like I stated, the first video?
Let me look at your video. And
I can show it to you right now. I can shut this down and show it to you.
I'll show you.
Stephanie, give me your